Hey everyone, it's Vismaya, founder of Living in Gratitude Today, teacher, speaker, best-selling author. But you know, my favorite role is that of a gratitude gangsta. What? So it's day 16 of our gratitude challenge, and I would love to hear from you. What are you getting out of this challenge? Are you um, finding it very easy to find things that are unique to the day that you're grateful for? Are you finding a little more magic in your life? What's going on? I need to hear back from you. I see that you're opening the emails or that you see things on social media, but I need the feedback. So if you could let me know what's going on for you, I would greatly appreciate that. So I got up this morning and I was taking my walk, and it was a shorter walk than normal, but I went, to see my owls in the morning, and of course I was pleasantly surprised, but I was shocked at how many cars were on the road already, and it was kind of loud. Like, I live by a street that's a very busy street, and it was very loud. I had my headsets in, I was listening to little music, and I was jamming out, and all of a sudden I just started to cry, like tears just, and I don't know what was going on. I was just starting to cry, and I looked at my owls and I was watching them, and today there were three, and I'm surprised at this point that they're not used to me because I'm there every day. But I'm watching and I'm noticing, they're guarding their nest, and I'm sure there's going to be babies coming out soon. And then in the far distant, there's another group of owls hanging out, and I'm watching, and I'm seeing in one of the nests, like, or the burrows, I should say, all of the sand being, digging up. Shh. And it was so beautiful that I was just like in tears. I was in tears for so many, I don't know exactly why. I was feeling a little sad, but at the same time, like in awe that I get to watch this beautiful event. And then I walked. There's a chain link fence that separates me and the owls, and two of the owls were sitting on top of the fence today, which was amazing. So I'm walking down, and I go to the other part, and there's another group of owls that I like to watch. But at one point, I turn my head, and now I'm facing east, and there's a chain link fence in front of me, and I see the sun. Like, it already had risen, and I saw the sun up and the colors through the trees, and then I started to cry even more because I was like, I realized how much I miss being at the beach and watching the sunrise. But then I was like in awe of the colors, and mesmerized by the beauty of seeing it, even if it was from a distance, and through the trees. And I continued my walk, and normally I go all the way around the block, and that way I get about 4,000 steps before the mid morning, 4 to 5,000. But today I was like, I want to go back and see the owls. So I kind of walked, not halfway, but I turned around to go back and see them again. And I just like soaked it in, like really sat there and soaked it in. And then I had this amazing call with somebody today, which I will share that interview with you. But it's very interesting to see the ebb and flow of emotions that are happening, right? The going from happy to sad, and from sad to elated, and from elated to even more than that. And it's been a very interesting process as we go through, you know, this experience of the pandemic, to see how when we tap into that space of gratitude, our hearts are open more. And, even, and I'm getting emotional as I'm speaking now, but even as the emotions come up, I'm grateful that I'm able to feel these emotions that I'm feeling. I'm even, and I don't know what it's coming from. I don't know where the sadness is coming from today, or just the release. But being able to feel all of these emotions is really healthy, and really positive. And I know that what I get to do is I get to go out on another walk and check out my owls again and bring myself back to that space of, but being able to feel, like embrace whatever is going on, embrace the sadness. Today was a little rough day. My mom is in an ALF. I've been sharing that with you. And for the most part, she's been a trooper, and everything was great. And yesterday and today have been really heavy days for her, and really hard days. And one of the one of the best parts of this challenge for me, and for this the whole COVID experience, has been being really compassionate with her, and really kind to her, Because sometimes when she calls me, to be quite honest, and she's like, I need you to do this right now and take care of this right now. And, my defenses go up and I'm like, whoa, lady. And what I'm experiencing now is compassion. Like, shit, I can't imagine being in her situation and being able to talk her off the ledge, because she was yesterday pissed. She was done. And having those conversations and really being compassionate and being able to hold back my own tongue and hold back my own desire to go rah, and to really say, look, I understand what you're going through. It's hard. How can I be supportive of you? This is what I suggest, how you handle the situation. And then she called me back later that night and she was in a better space. And then she called me again today and it was like, again, the whirlwind. Rah. And sometimes what comes up for me is not knowing what I'm going to get when I answer the phone. Is she going to be happy or is she going to be frustrated? And again, I understand that that's her path, but as somebody who likes to take care of people, this is what's coming up for me, and it hurts because I can't take care of her. And being able to feel what I'm feeling and express what I'm expressing and know that her being where she's at is the best place she can be for her and for me is something I'm very grateful for. So if you're going through the ebb and flow of feelings, feel it and allow it to come out. The last thing I wanted to do is cry on camera today. But this is what so. And they're not tears, they're tears of sadness, but through that sadness I also know that there's a bigger picture, right? And the gift that I give myself right now is allowing myself to be open and vulnerable and to feel. And I invite you to do the same thing. I know living with people is challenging right now. Your kids, like I said to you the other day, your kids are feeling what you're feeling. Your kids may not express it the way you are, the way you do. But it's a time to really practice compassion. Compassion for self, compassion for other people, compassion for our children, compassion for the world at large. And sometimes if somebody snaps, I'm not saying allow yourself to be abused, but take the time to say, take a deep breath and really decide if that's the right time to back or to just allow it to roll. And that's, what I get to practice right now, is allowing things to roll and not internalize everything my mom is feeling onto me. And I can be supportive, I can listen, I can call if I think I need to call the place she's living at and say this is what needs to happen. But again, whatever you're feeling, allow yourself to feel. Today is one of those days, at least for me, and I would love your feedback. I'd love to hear what's going on for you. I know that you're opening, some of you, the emails. Social media has been a little wacky. I don't get as many responses on the social media lately. I don't think people are seeing my posts as often as they were before. So today I could use a little thumbs up if something is working for you, a little message, a little note to let me know that these videos and these messages have been impactful for you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, everybody.